today we're going to do a Fairisle Toddler Yoke sweater. Okay, we are going to test a 2-color pattern using Fenny's KH940 and Fenny's KR850. I have loaded the pattern. I am knitting a few rows, tension 7, with this pretty color. Okay, so now we are going to start the pattern. This is just 15 rows of random. I'm going to KC1. I'm going to bring it across. Okay, I'm going to go with KC2 instead. We need to reset our row counter to 1. I am going to... Alright, so there is nothing patterning right now for row 1. Two. Alright, so row 3 is where the patterning starts. I'm going to put in my second yarn. I'm going to press MC. Make sure that the L doesn't go in. We're now going to relax, and we're just going to let the yarns flow. Okay, so this is a row of white. So what I want to do is I want to stop with the color that is pink, snip it, put it to the side, grab the yarn tail, hang it over, very carefully knit across. Okay, this is still a row of white. Knit across again. Hang on, for the big ball stuff. Okay, we have 2 colors again. I'm going to remove the white. Open the carriage. Reintroduce the other color. Come back towards the work. Reintroduce the white. Come back. Okay, this is now a row of just pink. So take out the white. Go back with the pink. Back with the pink again. Okay, we have white again. Put the white back in. Come back. Okay, this is pink again. Take out the white. Go with just the pink. Because the white ended here. Actually, you want to go on the second one. You want to just catch it. shouldn't have let go, and it didn't. Okay, come back. Reintroduce the white. Okay, so now the pink is done. We will cut the pink. Put it to the side. Fish it out. We have the white. Bring the pink back, so you gotta take out the white. Bring the pink. Behind. Walk it in. Bring the white back. Chances are the white is going to get caught on the brushes. Keep an eye on it. Okay, now we are just knitting with pink, so remove the white, put in the yarn break, and this is our full punch card. All right, I am now going to finish a tension swatch using this yarn. Is it this yarn? I might switch yarns. I think maybe. I don't know. I think it wouldn't hurt to do one with this yarn, so we're going to do it with this yarn. So I am resetting my row counter, turning off patterning because I don't really care, taking the white yarn out, going to the opposite side, removing the pink. We're now tangled up. Okay. Parking the pink on this side. Going to knit 2 rows of white and then reintroduce the pink. I'm now going to finish up the tension swatch and then we'll come back. Okay, so this is our punch card that we're going to use. This is my tension swatch. So I'll make sure that I match. So, there we go. We'll come back when this is washed and dried. We are going to use the design to tell us when to change layers. Okay, so now we have how to construct our yoke using this weird 30-row punch card. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what we're doing. So I'm going to knit a couple rows here on my cast-on comb, and then we will start the pattern. And I'm going to pretend that this is my yoke. So I'm just going to knit 2 rows. going to go outside the turn mark. I have started my pattern. I'm pretending this is row 1 of my punch card. So if you're using a standard punch card machine, you'll have punched the card. I am now into KC2 instead of KC1. I'm going to knit across. This would be row 1 of my yoke. Now, nothing's popped out. Better make sure that's row 1. Going back across. Nope, still nothing. Okay, so now we are patterning. So I can go back to KC1. I can introduce my second yarn. And now I push MC. Now I'm going to go across to row 4. Now my pink is no longer being used, so I can either park it or I can cut it. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to park it up here. Just going to let that drape. Now I have 2 rows of white, and then we go back. Okay, I am going to take the white out here. Sometimes I can get away with it. Okay, introducing the pink. Bringing back the white, and I did the pink wrong. Okay, putting the pink in behind. Bringing back the white. Putting it back in feeder B. Deep breath. Going across. Okay, so now we have only pink. So I want to make sure that this pink doesn't get lost. Take the white out, and then you want to park it. Actually, you can even cut it at this time. Cut the white. Do not turn it off, KC. You just want it to be out of the way. Going to knit one more with pink. All right. So this is row 8. Row 8 is where we are going to remove the work and we're going to reduce it. You can cut the yarn at this point, or you can just work with it. Bringing them forward. Removing the weights. This is my garter bar. Everything looks good. Just going to very gently move it on to the garter bar. Okay, So now we need to come up with our reductions. So let's just pretend that our reductions are 0.86. So I'm going to remove the cast on comb. Make sure we're on our garter bar. It's getting rather annoying. Of course it didn't lock in. There. Okay. So 0.86 says 2 together and then 5 not. So I'm going to start with the first one. 1. Two. Okay. Trying to make it so that this doesn't come apart. Okay. 2 together. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 2 together. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 together. Another one together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 2 go together. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one. And this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. And then these ones are good. This is just playing around to show you what we're doing. Remember, we have not taken it out of KC. Pushing that back. Got our claw weight on there. These ones are no longer in use. Deep breath and add a claw weight. All right, so now we need to play with this one a little bit. Now what's going to happen is that you are going to tell it to knit all in white, so we don't want that. So we have to make sure that we put these all back into A position. Being naughty, just unfurl it a little bit. I'm going to see if I don't have a smaller weight. Okay, I've got the smaller weights. All right. Now, those are in A. We're now going to knit across after we close the door on the carriage. Go slow. Okay, reintroduce the white. Now knit across until this pattern ends. Okay, this pattern has ended. Push those back, take out the white. You can just put it to the side if you want to. Make sure that this is locked in. Okay, and across with just pink or whatever your color number 1 is. We have the choice. This is row 20. We can do our reductions here or we can do them further up. I'm going to knit one more row of pink. We're going to reintroduce our white. Knit again. Okay, at this time the pink disappears. Just let it fall down. Cross with white. Cross with white. Reintroduce the pink. Again. Well, there's a way to actually introduce it. Take a single needle. Thread the pink into it. I'm good. I am good. Okay, knitting across again. This is going to be pink. I'll take the white out. Because they're tangled up, I'm going to cut it. Across. Okay, from here we're only going to need pink. So now row 26 out of 30 is our next reduction. So now we are going to remove it on the garter bar. Take off all the weights. And we can pretend that we're going to do the same reduction. Okay, so we're going to pretend we're going to start with 5 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that little bit of weight. So there's 5, and now 1, 2, and then 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got something going on here. I believe this was a 2. That one decided not to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doubling up this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doubling up that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then doubling up this one. All right. Take one of these out of work. Pushing back all the needles. Now, I already know that this is going to be all pink. And we're at row 26. We can turn off patterning. And I know that my row count will be at 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is my yoke, I guess is the way to put it. So at this point, so that was 2 reductions. I would again remove it on the garter bar. And then we would get ready for the collar. So might be easier to remove it on waist yarn, which makes a lot of sense to me. I didn't take my weights off like I should have. This being for a toddler, we won't have as many rows to play with. If it was for an adult, we'd have more than 30 rows. And there is our piece. So you can't even tell where the reduction actually was for this project. Now we will wash and dry the tension swatch, and then we'll plug in the numbers, and we'll see you tomorrow.